Hey, want to thank our sponsors, Gruber Law Offices. I want us to thank Potawatomi Casinos and Hotel and Carbliss. Thank you guys so much. Back to the show.
Two more things I have for you here is recently Bogdan Bogdanovic named some of his favorite. I have three more things for you. He's named some of his favorite Euro players of all time.
Yeah.
If you had to put together in no specific order, your top five EuroLeague players of all time that you've ever watched
Of
would
all
be on that
times that I've
list.
ever watched,
Mm-hmm.
three of them are Greek, which is obviously. Three of them are Greek,
Mm-hmm.
which is Spanoulis, Diamandidis, Papalukás. Those three are like, for me, are.
There are
Don't
some of the
understand.
reasons you play basketball, right?
Bro,
Watching them.
they're amazing.
Yeah.
Baby Shaq. I love watching Sophocles Koscianidis. You can put him up there, top five. And the other
Mm.
ones has to be like the other one. I can't give you a top five. I gotta give you a top 10. Let me give you some more names.
Just list them.
Sophocles Koscianidis. Then I'll give you Juan Carlos Navarro. Navarro was
Yeah.
great. Juan Carlos. Sergio Yul. Even though he's still playing, I just said guys who stopped playing, but like even though he's still playing, like Sergio Yul,
Oh, for sure.
insane. And then Milos Teodosic. I would
Yep.
love watching him play. I would love to be like playing with him. Just slash. Just run
Be a slasher.
yeah, just slash. Let him play. Who else that like Jaskevicius, Sarunas. It's now yeah, that Jaskevicius, Sarunas was like
I'm
that
sure.
generation like really it was like magic watching them play, man.
Okay.
It was this threats that like now, like Olympiacos and Panathinaikos now that like some of the best teams in Europe. At that time, it was kind of the same thing. This is we're talking about like 10, 15, whatever, how many years ago, and it was kind of like the same thing. And I remember Olympiacos and Panathinaikos had this magic about them. Like Panathinaikos had these players like this Greek, like core, and Olympiacos
Mhm.
the same. And it had some young guys after, with Slugas and Papaluka and Papa Nicolau like. But before that, Olympiacos was one of the first teams that they brought Josh Childers. You remember Josh Childers as a
Oh
player?
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
they brought him. So it was this
Oh
magic
really?
watching them play like finals and stuff like that. That I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. And so many finals I can give you, final fours I can give you, but I don't want to change the subject to this whole segment
No,
to
you're good.
Europe,
As
European basketball.
we do on this show often, the top five is never a top five. The top 10
Yeah,
they're
bro,
all
it's
you got to show love all the way around. One final question for you on today's headlines kind of episode. I threw out a prompt to fans on Twitter and just said like, hey, if you have a question, send it our way. Bonus points for creativity. This was the most creative that I found, so I wanted to run it by you. Starting five using only fictional characters.
starting five.
Who starting five using only fictional characters.
Yes.
Like so for
Yes.
me,
Oh, yeah. That's
you
the one I
can
saw. That's
cover-
the one you sent me at the. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I got one for you. Just give me like 2 minutes. But before I say that, give me the 2 minutes. Let me keep writing this down. But before I say that, can we talk because we play the Hawks? And we need to talk about the Hawks. Trey Young he's on a tear, and this like Trey Young, like I've met him before. Like he's my like great guy, my dog. But rolling the dice on the logo.
Oh yeah, I
It's
forgot about that. That was awesome.
crazy.
I love that so much.
It's crazy.
On the logo, so if anyone missed it, Trey Young, the Hawks were beating the Knicks to advance to
Bro,
Vegas.
I had
And at the end of the game, he just, he pulled up.
he's rolling the dice is crazy.
Loved it. Love that move.
What
He's got to be. New York needs a building.
if you're just outside of it, you definitely love it. It's competition. But if you're like a Nick, what? But then I like what Jalen Brunson said though. Jalen Brunson actually said like, "Hey, if you don't want him to do that, win the game," which is like,
Yeah, he kept it.
yeah, that's good to say in general. But I'm
I
like,
love that.
wow. You know why I say that? Because I kind of remember years ago. A lot of people was like, when they said to me, somebody was so what happens is they have a group chat with like Greek friends, my Greek pals, and I call them. They would say me like they say me more about NBA stuff that people hear. So they said me, yeah, it's crazy. So they send me that. And then after that, they send screenshots of the comments. Like, oh, look at this, what they say, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking at the comments. They're like, hating on Trey and, oh, how can you do this? How can you roll the dice? And I'm like, guys, just to let you know, you remember somebody spit on him in the Garden. Like,
people the same night were chanting. They had a chant for Trey Young that night.
Yeah, so the chant is the chant. Like, I was playing in Europe. Like, chance is whatever. Nobody gets. But somebody spit on him that city's, I don't know which cities, 2022 or what cities, not 2022 had it been, or 2023. Or the cities that were playing and somebody, do you remember this?
Yeah, I do remember. I think it was 22.
Guys, it's okay. Like, you think he cares? He's doing this because, hey, this is the rivalries of the NBA, and I bet it's a rivalry. I mean, and now, I think they got bounced that time, and now with the East-Season Cup, that's why the Cup matters.
Yep.
People love this, and this is do or die. You win or you go home. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, got you with the fictional characters. You want to hear them? Yep. Starting 5.
Let's hear it.
Okay. At my point guard, at one position, I have Rock Lee. You know who Rock Lee is?
No.
Naruto.
Okay.
Look him up. Rock Lee, Naruto, from the Naruto universe. This guy is relentless, hard worker, will do whatever it takes to win. You cannot stop him. He's like the epitome of hard work. Okay. At the 2, shooting guard, I have Neo from the Matrix universe.
All right.
Yeah, I need somebody like with some.
He's gonna avoid defenders pretty easily.
Yeah, get to the cup, shoot everybody, shoot over there. Let's say that now. At the 3 position, which is basically power forward, shooting guard as well. At the 3 spot, I have Son Goku, Dragon Ball Z universe. Yeah, the bigger guy, kind of. I think he's gonna play defense. He's gonna go to the rebounds. He'll get it done, and he's gonna shoot the corner 3. So I can see that.
Okay.
At the 4 position, power forward, I have the Wolverine from the Marvel universe. At the 4, that's tough right there. He ain't going. You pass the ball to the post. He's screening, rolling, defending. So he's there. And at the 5 position, at the center position, I have Optimus Prime.
Ooh, that is a good one.
That is a good one at the center position. You're not going into the paint, and he's dominating.
Not bad.
Autobots. Roll out.
I would have had him at the 5 to go against your team. At the 5, I would have put Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
That's who I thought for 5 for mine. At the 4, I was also thinking Transformers, but I always just go right to Bumblebee.
Okay, go.
So
I can see that.
Bumblebee is part of my starting 5. At my 3 position, I had Charizard, the Pokemon, the fully evolved Charizard. So I got a little bit of firepower out there.
He is big for the 3 position, though. He's huge. Like, the Charizard in real life, it's like, you got to Google the height. It's like big. Yeah. Okay. What about 2?
At the 2, I was going to go grab a pure shooter, and that is Bugs Bunny's role in Space Jam, because all the points that weren't scored by Michael Jordan were scored by Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
And then at the 1, we're going to be the most hated team in the league, but we're going to be lethal. Starting at point guard, none other than he who cannot be named, Voldemort. Voldemort is bringing the rock up.
You definitely got the villain coming into town. Like, Voldemort's coming into town. He definitely rolled it. Voldemort's really going to roll the dice on your logo when he comes in town, for sure.
No one can be.
Yes. So, look what I get from this 2 lists, right? Your list, Pokemon fan, Harry Potter fan, obviously Space Jam and Marvel fan. Okay. My list is the Matrix fan, anime fan, because I have two animations, which is basically and the Dragon Ball Z and Naruto characters, and then Marvel Universe and Optimus. So we're kind of the same, Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. So we're kind of the same. I love it. For you guys who are listening, let us know your starting 5. Comment down below.
Do you think we got to make this into? Now that we say this out loud, do you think the guy who sent us this question meant basketball players from basketball movies?
No, I don't think he did. But we can do that in the next show.
Maybe next time.
Next
Now that we
next
say
time, we go with like actual characters who actually play in basketball movies. Let's do that.
All right, we'll do that. We'll say that one for the next one. But when we post this, I want to hear everyone else's top 5. Because now that we said it out loud, I'm like, maybe he meant something else. Oh, well, this was fun. I like this question.
No, it wasn't. No, he didn't mean something else. This is, he meant exactly what we told him.
Exactly.
So, welcome to another end of the show, Thanalysis show. You guys are being amazing. Thank you guys for watching and listening. If you have anything from now on, we're going to have an email. What is that email called? Is it mailbag? What is that called when we put the email? We have people send.
We can call it a mailbag. Yeah, we can call it that.
Let's call it mailbag.
Mailbag is email us.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to share, subscribe to the show on YouTube. Please follow us on whatever you get your podcast from, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Podbean, whatever you get your podcast from. Please don't forget to leave a review. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys are the driving force of the podcast. Please don't forget to follow us on the socials. The show just hit 20,000 subscribers. You guys have been amazing. Without you guys, this does not happen. Thank you guys so much. We've hit over 100,000, 150,000 downloads on all platforms. You guys are amazing. Want to thank our sponsors. Thanalysis presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call. That's all. Tony. Right?
That's all, baby.
Yes, sir. Want to thank Potawatomi Casinos and Hotels. You guys have been amazing. Please keep supporting the podcast. And maybe you get some free stays and some free cash outs in Potawatomi. I'll make that happen. Trust me. And want to thank Carbless. You guys have been with us from the beginning of the show. Thank you guys so much. And can't wait for this to come out. Thanalysis out.